Oh, there we go. Better late than never, eh? Hello, da da da. How is everybody? I don't even know what day it is. You say something. Oh, that's Poppy just saying meh from the kitchen. I think this mic only really captures what's right in front of it. So if you want to be heard, my love, you're going to have to yell and shout. I don't know if anyone can hear that. She said something. All I heard then was do do do. Hi, Poppy from the kitchen. Poppy from the kitchen. Oh, here she is. Here she is.
Hello. You've been swimming.
Yeah, that's why we're late, because you and Eli in the bloody changing rooms. We were stood by the car for like 15 minutes and thinking, come on. No. Yeah. Dan, you should change that mug on intro screen for a Costa one. That intro screen needs updating. It's like 2 studios ago. I mean, I would change the music as well, but I feel like it's very easy to get attached to certain soundtracks, and I feel like people would give me abuse if I changed it. Maybe that's a good reason to change it. All the abuse I have to tolerate from you lot. AI stole your craft? No. AI can't replace me. Ah! AI can't replace or replicate idiocy just yet. You can't change the music. Yeah, there we go. I thought so. Dan has been sketching. Dan has definitely been sketching. Right, what are we doing? What are we doing? Best courses ever, totally worth it. Got to try it if you haven't yet. Ah, thank you, Nick. Yeah, there is a link, a pinned link at the top of the chat. If you want to learn Illustrator or Photoshop, or the course bundles are 50% off until the end of August. Hello, Vahenga. How are you doing? How are you doing? Right, so these logos here, I don't know how or why this happened, but the other day, took a bit of a break from computer workingness, which was nice, and just sat around on the iPad sketching. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to design you lot a bunch of logos, just for fun. So these are very much in the vein of being a letter mark, which is usually a letter mark is a logo that is typically just the letter or one word of the brand. So like a monogram is that was a terrible explanation. A monogram is like 2 or more. So you might combine a T and a D, or a D and an S for Dansky or whatever. A letter mark is just going to be N, T, R, but stylized in a really cool way. So we're going to be focusing on that today. And these are in no particular order. I just, some of you I know more than others. I know a bit more about you. And some of you, ideas popped into my head. So I thought we would sketch them. So if you are a regular here, see if you can guess which one is for you. And if you don't have one, then I'm terribly sorry. I can't design one for everyone. Yeah. So some of you might, obviously there's a few R's in there, but you have to see if you can guess if one of them is yours. And one of them is actually for someone called Ben, who is a barista at the Costa I work at. And he's really, really lovely, even though he does frequently give me abuse. But it's fine. I just go home and cry in the evenings. It's fine. Also, if you're watching Ben, hi. But Ben also has a logo because he's into photography. So I snuck that one in today. He doesn't know, though. But he might be watching the stream. He might not. If you're there, Ben, say hello. If you're lurking. Right. Let's get some music on. Now, unfortunately, I did get carried away. It's amazing how creative you get when you step away from the computer and you just have, you know, iPad stylus and music, or pencil and paper, whatever. And whether these logos end up looking good is going to be mostly dependent on the sketching and the idea itself. Technically, I've got the knowledge of the tools to make them and bring them to life, but if they turn out crap, it's going to be because the idea and the sketching here isn't really up to par. So some of these are going to be easier than others, and it's all going to be in very much my style. Right. First of all, we're going to do Kerry, because Kerry's is probably the easiest one. The idea came to me the quickest. So there's a few different K's here. K for Kerry or Keza. But we're going to do this one. We're going to do this with... There's about 7 or 8 to do here today. So this, I mean, it's just a bit silly, really. A lot of logos. But if the ideas work, then we'll see. Right. Yeah, we're going to go for a nice bold weight here. And in fact, let's see. In theory, this should be the easy part. Some of these are a bit more tricky than others, but we're going to scale this up. And my logo style is very, very clean, very minimal. I try to convey things in a... I try to be clever. Doesn't always work out. But that is the goal here, is to try and create something that is clean, minimal, that says a lot in very few shapes. We're using the old white box technique. Let's what's this? Oh yeah, let's lock this layer. In fact, we'll dump that on its own layer. Actually, we'll stick you down there. We'll lock you because that'll get annoying otherwise. In fact, let's drop the opacity. Just I might want to trace some of them. So 20%. Hopefully you can still see that. Right. So number 1, short and sweet. Let's make it a bit narrower. Bring it in. There we go. We have a K for Kerry. You might be thinking, well, what is this? That's incredibly simple, Dan. Does it actually mean anything? Yes, this is Kerry, because I always see Kerry in his forklift. This is Kerry in his forklift moving something or picking something up. So the arrow is pushing something over here. So this is, we could pretend this is Kerry. Hang on, let's get my artistic skills out. This is Kerry. And Kerry is operating the thing. There's a big gear stick there. And he is driving the thing in this direction. That's meant to be an arrow. I am terribly sorry. Oh dear. It's more of a trident. So, yeah. That's that's what I got for Kerry. Clean and simple. Let's finalize this one. I mean, I think it works. I'm happy with it. Yeah, it's quite simple. And we could drop the width a little bit, but I quite like it being thick. Maybe a little bit. Nah. Oh, maybe a teeny tiny bit. Go over here. We'll expand it. We will combine all the black. Combine the white. Subtract. And it should, there we go, left with a clean mark for Kerry. Oh, hello again, Stephen. I mean, yeah, that is Kerry in his forklift. I've not really thought about colours. We could come back to that. You know, we could go with I'm not going to do colour now, but we could go with a yellow. I feel like it's fair to say that Kerry can sometimes be a bit hazardous, you know? And I've got this idea that, I'm not sure why, that Kerry is a bit mischievous in that forklift truck. So, you know, hazardous colour. Maybe even an exclamation mark in there. Like a warning. But yes, there we go. That is Kerry's. Let's go and... I should have set up like a final board or something, actually. That would have been good. In fact, we could actually do a grid. Could. Have I got time to do a grid? Yeah, this can be like the final grid. So we'll do this. I think that's 8. I hope there is anyway. This can be our final grid where we plonk the logo. So there we go. Kerry. Centrally aligned. Some of these are going to definitely be a lot harder and a lot more intricate. All right. Stroke. All right, let's get you. There we go. 1, 2. Boop, boop. There we go. 8 logos, all for Kerry. Okay. Let's throw some question marks in there. Oh, bit of mystery. Oh, good for the old watch time. Right. There we go. Kerry, that is your logo. If you ever need to start your own independent company to do with forklifts or forklifts and mischief, there you go. Right. We're going to tackle this one next. No, we're not. We're going to do this one. This is for Reese. Now, hopefully this works. This is an exclamation mark, because I think it's fair to say that Reese has had to deal with a lot of client-related crap the last year or so. But also freelancing, Reese has had a 4th child, which is amazing. And it also makes him a crazy person. So hence the question mark as well. So it's like an R for Reese, but then we've got the 2 symbols. Hopefully that's not offensive. But the main reason why I did it, even if it is offensive, to be fair, is, and I'm sure Reese can appreciate this, it's just a really clever idea, you know, the 2 exclamation mark, question mark, all in the shape of a letter R. So I was thinking, is that offensive? Well, it might be, but it's a damn cool idea. So we're going to try it. You there, Reese? I hope you're there. It's going to be like, screw you down. Right. I'm going to create this with some nice geometric precision as well. For the R, I'm just going to use the ellipse tool. And I think, yeah, semicircle's good. Let's switch that to projecting. No, not projecting cap. Yes, projecting cap. That's what I want. Just so these all line up now, and then I can connect all of this up. Keep it separate for now. Right. So just trying to mock this up, get the bits in the right place. That does not look right. What have we done there? I think we've gone a bit too far, haven't we? Right, there we go. And we should be able to snap these together. Nice. Let's connect them. It's kind of flattened the top there, which I don't like, but that's fine. We can sort that out. And then we want it to kind of hit the corner here to separate them. So let's line that up. Grab this. And we're going to use this to kind of take a nice little slice. And then we want to carry that down as well. So I think I need probably some guides. Right, view, guides, make guides. You seem too confident. Have you been training this tracing? No, just the sketches, literally. I wanted to, but honestly, believe me, Raquel, I really wanted to jump into this, but I was like, no, you need some time away from the computer to just, yeah, have a break from it for once in your life. But the confidence just comes from knowing the tools. These should be easy. If they don't work, it's because the designs just aren't quite up to scratch. But sometimes you can sketch something out and think, oh, that's cool, and then it doesn't really work. So we're sort of matching that angle. There we go. Although it doesn't look like a very good R now. So it's kind of balancing a good bit of type with a design. Maybe a bit. Yeah. Hey Dansky, I have a question. I see a lot of Illustrator artists using the grid method to make symmetrical logos. Have you ever used that method and what are your thoughts on it? Oh, mirror repeat. Yes, there is a logo actually that we will be using that on. I think anyway, I've got this one. This one, of course, pretty symmetrical. So I've got a rough idea of how I'm going to do this. But yeah, that will be really, really useful to kind of work in that symmetry mode. Forkless of mischief. Yes, that would be amazing. Oh, thank you, Miss Ad. All the way from Bangladesh. Amazing. Oh, they need to hurry up and invent teleportation. We're all too far apart. Bloody oceans. Okay. Where are we going with this, Dan? We're going to stick to that line. This. Right, we could bring that back in. No, it needs to go out more. So I'm going to have to tweak the guide. I feel like I've done this like the really hard way. I don't feel like I've made my life harder. Maybe it should be the other one, actually. Let's try this one. Make a guide out of you. Let's try that. Shift you along. That's a little bit better of an R. It's not a very good exclamation mark, though. That's fine. Let's go back to this. Let's focus on the shape of the letters a bit more. This seems to have gone a bit weird as well. Let's do another circle. Random anchor point. Yeah, it's getting the shape of the exclamation mark right as well. Maybe we want to bring that lower. I'm trying to do it in a way as well where it's all still fully editable. Yes, it's just bulging down a bit too much there. Just lots of tweaking. Yeah. Affinity does have very good snapping options, yes. Hmm. All right, let's copy that one. Let's make it... Can I make that lower? Let's try it with some letters, actually. I don't know if this will work or not. I need like a square font. That's not really a square font, is it? Yeah. Oh, do you... No, you can't slant them both because then it's not really letter R, is it? That comes up. You've got to have the cut there as well. You've got to have the cut. Let's get that in first. Cool. It's a bit trickier than I thought. So if we get... Where's the point? Are we going to go in the corner? I should be able to press R for the rotate tool to find that rotation point. And that's not in the corner, is it? There we go. Yeah, see, that's coming out too far now. Let's have a look at the sketch I did. There were a few, actually. Yeah, this one. I've got an idea. Let's try, instead of doing it with a stroke, let's try tracing it with boxes. This can be easier sometimes. The stroke does give you flexibility for weight changing and stuff, but this can be easier to work with. So we could do this. Right. We just got to match that width. There we go. Just got to match the stroke weight now. Yeah, 42.4. Looks good. R's are tricky. They are. Not as worse, not as bad as S, but they can be tricky. Right, so we've got the cut there, which is great. So now I'm going to need to, we'll grab the knife tool and just make a slice. Do this. And then we got this one here. Actually, we could extend that down, repeat that transform. And then just create a slice. Nice. So this is a bit more in line with the sketch. Oh, that's a bit closer to the actual idea. So let's move this up. It gets tricky because you're mixing strokes and fills now. That's a bit more like the original sketch. So you got the R. That was easier actually. I should have done that before. Is it stressful doing it live? No, it's actually the probably the easiest thing in the world for me personally. I don't know why. I find it much harder doing pre-recorded stuff because as I'm recording and I'm talking to the camera, I'm just looking at the edit. I'm thinking about the edit. I'm looking at myself. I'm thinking, oh, that looks out of place. Like the way I see the world is everything's a design. Like everything is a design. That includes me. It includes my hair. It includes the stupid smudge on my glasses. I like notice all the little details, and it's just a nightmare to record. So I make it a really stressful process. But this, there's no edit. There's no edit being done. If I screw up or sound like a twat, it doesn't matter. It's is what it is. And I think some people like it because it's just a bit. It's like real as well. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's for me. It's just it's fun. It's just we have a ton of fun. Oh, what are we thinking on that? I'm not sure. Open. The idea of a door opening or something, but can't pull it off. Oh no. I use OBS to live stream. A door opening. Do I have any ideas? Don't. I'll get distracted with a tangent. N can be a very tricky letter because you get these little spikes. Two things you want to change to projecting cap. And then here you want to go in and add an extra point, drag it on top, nudge it to the right, and it will flatten that top edge. Just a workaround for the spiky corners, keeps it fully editable. You can change the weight, all that stuff. Obviously, correct. Probably keep them square, actually. Could use the same technique here. If we add another one on top. Yeah, there we go. Could even fix the kerning, customize the E a little bit to make it more unique. If you really want to.
Really?
Bring the P lower. And then you got a door. Then you could fine tune that, tweak it. That's the first thing that came to mind as a concept, is having the door opening. And then you could have that kind of sort of blacked out, and then you could add like a line down here. Yeah, there's loads of ideas. That's what I would do. Anyway. Yeah, you could even stack that quite nicely, actually. Maybe tweak the lettering. You could probably get a really nice stack where the different elements line up. If you wanted like a secondary mark. Right, R. We'll put a pin in that one, I think. Please. I've just realised what's wrong. I haven't got a drink.
We had a coffee tonight?
Yeah. But that was an hour.
What do I get?
Unconditional love. Come on! I'll do it for you. I just realised I don't have a coffee. I knew something fell off. I haven't got a drink. My throat is dry. I think I'm dying, probably.
Hi, Daddy.
Okay. Hi, you're welcome. When's the Costa sponsor? Oh, I don't know. That would be funny.
We need a Costa sponsor.
I always used to joke with a friend, like, you know, you sold out as a YouTuber when you start taking sponsorships from like toothpaste ads or like, welcome to this design tutorial. But first, this video is sponsored by Washer Pro. Do you need a dishwasher in your house?
I swear you have it.
But I don't know, Costa. Maybe that would be a sponsorship I'd have to do just for pure hilarity. Superdry. I would love to be sponsored by Superdry. I love their clothes. I'm too chunky to fit in most of them at the minute, but one day. Right, we're going to move on to the R. We'll put a pin in this one. I'll come back to you later. It might be in your junk. If you've signed up and you've got the confirmation email and you've confirmed and everything, the emails are probably going in your junk folder. If they're not, I would recommend trying with another email. If you have another email, try it and just see if that works. Right, this one is for Raquel. Raquel is a classy lady and she loves her swirls. The swirls that have driven her insane. So we've got a lovely, elegant R here. I hope this works because I feel like this will look really cool. Yeah. It's just the trick is having a good idea, but also being able to execute the lettering well. So let's see if we can position this up there. Make it a bit bigger. Ooh, how are we going to do this? Yeah, sometimes sometimes the sketch looks like it works and it just doesn't when you try and actually design it. There we go. Right. Now, if I connect that up, is it going to look terrible? Bring those a bit lower. I can make that work. Got another one down here. We could use the pencil tool as well. Which might not be a bad idea for some of it. Connect you up. Snap these two. Connect them up. Ooh, that doesn't look nice. Alright, let's get away from the sketch. Trim you. Like in this. What are we doing with this though? Slab serif? No. Width tool? Oh, I don't know. Yes, your swirls. The swirl properly as I'm drawing it. Yeah, it can be very useful. I think I need to flip it. So we'll start with maximum swirl. If the problem comes up here. So I wonder, maybe I should do that. And then connect that. Yes, because then I've got the swirl bit there. So we're going to cut here. This could work. I've got a plan. Then we could just start to delete parts from the swirl if we want it to be slightly less swirly. I'm going to pencil tool that. Cut. Or actually, no, I'm going to pencil. Just slightly different way of doing it. Yeah, that lines up. Just sometimes running the smooth tool over it can just smooth things out. There we go, much better. Yeah, so the smooth tool does add all these anchor points that you don't really need. We could go and remove them, I suppose. But as long as it optically looks good, that's the important thing. And then using the spiral tool, I know that the swirl tapers off, whereas when you do this manually, it will, I mean, you're trying to manually do a spiral and get the tapering kind of happening at a consistent fall off. Just wow, good luck. Like, yeah, it's probably a bit much. Could make it a bit smaller though. Oh, it's not too bad. And then what do you reckon, Racco? How are my swirls? Yeah, I was gonna do it like this sort of round part on the R. I was gonna do it with a circle. I don't know. I just thought having the ellipse on an angle would just kind of give it a little bit more character and a bit more class. Still not 100% here. This could do something really cute as well. We could like loop this round. But I don't know if that's too much. But it does have the whole thing flow in a really nice way. There's something really nice about the... Looks heavier on the left. Do you think? Oh, I'd have said it is leaning more on the right. Um, what about if... Oh no. Feels like something missing there. I like the rounded corners. I don't like it on the serif though. I would love to do a proper serif, but then that does mean adjusting the width on all this. I just really love this style. So we could go and add some serifs here. Oh, yeah, this swells are cool. The last loop. Oh, what, this one? It's got a lovely flow, I think. Oh, I don't know. I don't want... No. I want to keep the weight the same. I don't want to adjust the weight. It's just what to do with that foot. Or, another idea, actually. It's going to contain it in a box. Ooh. Yeah, I could use the width tool. I just really, I love having my lines the same width where I can.
Huh? Oh yeah. Sorry.
Sarango. Namachingo. My English died for a second. Fine. My brain dies frequently. Oh, hello, Moosh. Moosh, Moosh. You've got a logo coming up, Moosh. Haha. I like this. The box idea. Although I think for this, I'll probably... Um, yeah, to get this to work in the box, I'll probably do this. It's going to need to be a different R, I think. So that's fine. We'll go with the ellipse tool.
How do I make coffee?
Huh?
How do I make coffee?
Just a teaspoon of instant, some oat milk, and a bit of honey. Nice. Gracias, mi amor. Montpellier. Yeah, so this is more like a frame, nesting the swirls into the corners. Oh, I could line this up as well. Oh. You talking about me? He's ignoring us. Cool. That's the most concentration I'll do all day. Doo-doo. So, couple versions. I've got the version here that's more like a frame. Looks a bit weird at the minute, but if we cut bits away, which could also double up as a serif, could look kind of cool.
There you go.
Oh, thank you, you beauty.
Hopefully it's okay.
Ta. Whoops. Oh dear. What are you smoking, Dan? I think it look better in my head. What are we doing, Dan? What are we doing? I think it was something like that. I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Let's ditch that, because that was rubbish. Pretend it didn't happen. So what's the goal for today's design of Sneaky Beef? These are letter marks that I've been sketching for stream regulars. And we're just going to see if I can actually turn these pretty rough, crappy sketches into something that looks decent. Oh, you think I messed up the R? Do you like it like this then? You don't like this one? No?
Oh, I feel bad.
You're gonna ignore me. Thanks, Raquel. Oh, that is hot. Wow. There was me putting all that extra effort in. Don't you dare crash. If you crash, Illustrator. Is that you, Raquel? Did you do that?
Has it crashed?
I don't know. Thanks very much, Illustrator. Much appreciated.
It's because it's too hot.
I think I would have saved before the design that you didn't like. Oh, successfully recovered. Okay, we're good. It's recovered something. Yeah, there we go. All right. Is that a hint? Is it to move on? Right, we're going to do Moosh's one next. And we're going to do this. Right, so we've got this connecting loop. So we could round this off. How am I going to do this? We can either do it as do the line work, or we do the shapes and then flip it to outlines. Maybe do the line work first and then turn it into strokes. So this would go like that. Doing it with a bit of geometric precision. And we could delete half. Connect that. Oh no, because we've got to taper this off as well. Okay, we'll do it. Right, so we're going to go into mirror. Right. So this is going to be the inside. This is why this feature is so cool. And then we've just got to make the connecting loop here. We could probably do that by selecting this. And then we'll do a path offset with a negative value to create the inside. Just got to line it up. Just that little bit I need. Path offset's great if you want to create, like, you want parallel pieces. You see? Oh, hang on. What have I done? Do we move it down? No, hang on. Scale it. Oh yeah, there we go. It's fine. We'll leave this the same because we've got that nice parallel width around there. And then we'll just move these up. Oh, that was actually disappointingly easy to make that one. I thought that would have been a lot harder, and I pegged the other ones as being easier. I love that one, but I want it in a box. Wait, which one? Which one do you want in a box? Your design or this one? Junior Farias, love from LA. It's 8 a.m. Oh, well, good morning to you. It's just gone 4 here. Oh, yes, of course. LA is 8 hours behind. Huh? It's so weird whenever I come to LA and there's like the 8 hour time difference. I'm like getting up and Poppy and the boys are like heading into the evening. So we've got this now pretty much as a mirror repeats group. So what we're going to do with the spikiness, or the weight actually. Yeah. All right. So what we're going to do is let's expand the. We don't want to expand the stroke. just the object. Get rid of the repeat box. And then we can shape builder tool it. Well, we should be able to. Oh, no. Okay. Why not? Can't shape builder tool. Interesting. That's fine. We will just delete the pieces we don't want. Or what we can do is just add cuts. This is the only downside with the mirror repeat, is it does cause problems with paths and things get super complicated. We've got like bits of overlapping path and all sorts. Nothing that can't be fixed, but it just makes everything super fiddly. There we go. Let's just pull all these points together. So just trying to manually... What on earth the flipping heck is that? What is that? Is that 2 points on top of each other? See what I mean? That's fine. What we could do is we can cut that and we just have a clean path. And we'll extend this one up. We'll do it in outline mode though, because then we can see the original path. There we go. Get them to overlap and then just shape builder tool the ends off. Oh, it's working now. Huh. Why is that rounded? Oh, it's 2 points. 2 points. So we could move one out, delete it. Yeah, so it's just one of the drawbacks of using the mirror repeat grids and groups is you do get the doubling up of points and shapes, and it can cause problems. See, that should be sharp. Why are you not sharp? Hey, Gorav. Oh, da, 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 da. Oh, there we go. Good shot, Scott. Whoa, that's that's not really, that hasn't really helped me. Okay, let's try. Yeah, see, you see all the doubling up of the paths? If we get rid of that, it will make things a bit easier. Right, so we got the loop in there. God, this is flipping sick. Let's try a solid fill version. Nah, good lord, no. Or we could Fill in what we got. Oh, it's just so spiky. I don't know what to do with that because it's so sharp. This needs to come down as well. Oh yeah, the sides aren't actually symmetrical. Okay, so we need to mirror this. So let's get rid of, let's copy that. We'll flip it, move it over till it lines up. Get rid of that, paste a new one in, and then just do a little bit of cleanup. Yeah, these are things you've got to watch out for. See, if I move the two main points, see that little stray lurking under there? Got to get rid of them. They'll just cause all sorts of chaos. And then you've got to try and figure out what the hell's happened. Right, there we go. Symmetry. I mean, maybe I should round the corners off. Maybe it should be like a bit rounded. Like if we yeah, see? There's duplicate points. Stop me from connecting. Ah, oh, such a pain. Gotta watch out for them. Yeah, maybe let's round it, but still keep the spikiness. There we go. So we'll take it up enough. Bring them closer together. Actually, no. No, that's fine. Now, do we round? Yeah, see, look. So annoying. Let's get rid, move that out. Yeah, there we go. So if you can't round off corners, that can be the problem sometimes. Ah, cheers, Scott. Thank you for stopping by and helping me troubleshoot. All right. Okay. Right, I think this one's pretty much nearly done. What the flippin' heck is that? Yeah, just delete all the duplicates and then reconnect them. So you just end up with a single point per corner. Stray. Okay, there we go. That's looking pretty symmetrical, I think. Oh, what is that? What is that? Goodness. Yeah, so depending on the logo you're designing, the mirror repeat might be more trouble than it's worth. If it's something straightforward, you could just design half and then flip it if you know what your design is going to be. Mirror repeat group is much more useful if maybe you're not sure how the design's going to look and you can freehand it and see the changes on two sides at the same time in real time. Okay, Mushimu, there you go. That turned out all right, actually. I'd probably still try like a solid fill version and or maybe color, or that would look amazing, like as a brushed metal, like almost like a Witcher. You know, like the Witcher, like some sort of emblem. I mean, actually, just oh no, oh no. I just have no idea. Oh no, I've got more ideas. No. Come on, Dan. We were so close to finishing this one. Just trying something. No, I think what this is what I was. It's very Spartan-y, actually. Like, oh, like a brushed steel or something. Ah, why did I have to open my bloody brain? There's a design there with definitely like wolf ears, and some fangs coming down here in the eyes. Not sure, but anyway. Like a Spidey mask. Do you listen to heavy metal, Moosh? It was like I was trying to capture your personality. Like I feel like you're pretty cool anyway. And on your website you lean into the sort of I think badass design. On your current site anyway. And so it was trying to kind of mix. Don't know if I know that you like heavy metal music or if I just assumed that. But yeah, just leaning into the cool heavy metal kind of just badass kind of style a little bit. I feel like it def captures me. Yeah, and that's why this was really fun as well because like I say, some of you I know more about than others. So it's trying to come up with these ideas with just like, okay, what do I know about that person and how can I capture my perception of them in a letter mark? Yeah, it was fun. Right, we're going to do Andrea next. If this one comes together like I think it might, it'll look flipping cool. So this is Andrea. Andrea, you lurking? You lurking, girl?
Andrea.
This is an A, but because Andrea's doing a lot of illustrative stuff recently, we've got a pen tool icon. Yeah. Oh, honestly, Moosh, it was so fun. It's kind of actually, it's made me realize one how much I enjoy logo design, and I'm going to really kind of, I think I'm going to focus on logo design for any sort of client stuff going forwards because I just love it. But just sitting down with the iPad and a pencil rather than being sat up a desk with the laptop, oh my god, it made such a difference. It's nice. It was really good. So we're going to use circles to make this. We could pen tool it, but we're going to use the geometric precision of circles. We're going to have our baseline here. Oh, that's way too... let's widen that a bit. There we go. I hope this comes together because this will be cool. She is. She's there with her full body dragon. Right. Oh, oh, how are we going to do this? It's tricky because they taper off as well. So we've got a letter A here. I don't know what you think to this, Andrea. You might think that's really clever. You might think, Dan, that is shit. What are you on about? But I do like it personally, but we'll see. So how am I going to do this? We've got the main body outline here. So the thing with this, when you do this, you can end up with circles everywhere. And I don't know about you, but it can give me a flipping headache. So what I might do is we'll just have get the main shape first. There we go. And we'll shape builder tool all this crap out of the way. Then we can use this to get some of the lettering in. I probably need to work with a thinner stroke as well, so I can see what I'm doing. If the stroke's too thick, it does make it quite tricky to see what you're actually doing. Right. And obviously we've got to make these bits the same width as well. And down here, so there we go. That's that part of the A. There's the side part of the A. Oh, there's a bit down the... Oh no, there's a bit down the right as well. Yeah, let's get it all lining up nice and close. Oh, I hope this looks good. I'll be really sad if it doesn't. Then we got that one streak across there. Let's make sure they all run through exactly the same point. And Oh, this is tricky. So I'm trying to get it to run through the bottom corner. And then also this point here, which I've almost done. It's just very difficult. Let's... oh, actually, hang on. New window. Arrange... tile. Yes, right, this is cool. I'm going to zoom in crazy. Right, so I need all these lines to run through. So I can look at that. And as I resize this... No, where is it? Is it this one? Nope, this one. Oh, it doesn't update and is it? Oh yeah, there we go. Cost. Yeah, there we go. This is so cool. I've never thought to do this before. So I've got my zoomed in view on another part of the workspace on the right, and then I can make the changes. Because obviously over here I can't see what I'm doing as I'm making these fine-tune adjustments. That's really clever. Well done, Tam. When we're done with that, we can consolidate all windows. Yeah, there we go. Just get rid of this. That needs to be a bit thicker. Right. A moment of truth to see if this actually looks good or terrible. Let's just shape builder tool it. And because I pasted that one in, we can positive offset, use that to make a gap. Oh, I think. Is it a letter? Yes, it's meant to be. Meant to be a letter. Oh. I think. What do I think? I don't know what I think. God, it's in so many pieces. Oh, look at the duplication. It's horrific. Let's get rid of all this crap, first of all. Look at all the strays left behind. And we've lost a bit there. I do like it. It's just a bit too spiky. And I don't know how easily I can de-spikify it now. We could try. We can definitely try. These bits here aren't going to let me round them off. So what I would do is I would try knife tooling. All these bits. Get rid of that. No. Sometimes that can let you round the corners off. Yeah, it's really weird. Yeah, so if you make it bigger and give it more space, the corner radius becomes active. It's really weird. Maybe I've got to make it bigger. Make it bigger. No, it's just really weird. Yeah, if I could take it out there, I can round it off. But here, for some reason... No, can't round it, can't round it, can't round it, can round it. Round it, move them back. It's weird. It's such a weird, annoying bug. What about this one? I mean, I could round them manually. It's not the end of the world. This one lets me round it. For some bizarre reason. Let's round them off. Do you think it's not turned out as good as I thought it would? And I don't know, not sure why. Oh, I see. Hang on. I see part of where I've gone wrong. Yeah, this one should have been more like that. I don't think it makes a massive difference. I think just making it a bit rounder, it's all too sharp and spiky. Think. That's right. Let's go back to the sketch. Maybe the sketch was wrong. Maybe. That goes there. You come in there. Maybe this, instead of coming all the way down the bottom, maybe it needs to do this. And then still leave a little bit at the bottom. So you can kind of knock it out. I don't know. I see a road. Yeah, Andrea's into construction now. Pivoting from illustration to construction. What, you like this one? You have the right one. Yeah, maybe it's just the execution on this. Maybe I just need another crack at the execution. It's the spikiness. you know. I mean, you could say that, the sharp, pointy edges replicate Andrea's somewhat spicy personality, but I don't know. I feel like we just need a little bit of rounded softening around the edges. Avarex logo. Go on then. Let's have a look. Avarex. Oh yeah. So look. Need a bigger version. Oh my god, there's a few logos. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see what you're saying. That's a really good reference, actually. Okay, so I'm sort of kind of going for that, but with a pen tool. Only that left gap. What, so you would close that? Oh, hang on. Right. So maybe if I make it more like this, all one continuous line. So these 2 points here, they kind of all snap together. Is that what you're getting at? Is this worth carrying on, this design? Do you think having another crack at the execution? At last. It is very road-like, isn't it? You could use strokes on this with the width tool. Yes, maybe. Maybe. Did I keep the original design? Cool. Glad I kept this. This is where you keep your backup versions of things. Oh my god. Look at this rubbish. This is why the shape builder tool can be a pain in the ass. Like 5 anchor points on top of each other then. Definitely not ideal. Okay. Oh, I know what I need to do. Pen tool shape. Pen tool shape. It's my phone. My phone around, Pops.
Huh?
My phone around. Oh, here it is. I'm an idiot. It's right in front of my face.
Is your coffee?
Idiot confirmed. What are you saying?
Is your coffee okay?
Yeah, it's lovely. It's very hot and it burned my mouth, but apart from that, I mean, that is, to be fair, that is user error. I can't blame you for me burning my mouth. I could try, but I would probably be told swiftly where to go.
Dan,
Yes.
I built a fan.
Hold on. You made that, did you?
Made it.
It's lovely. I love it.
Pieces and I put it together.
It's a fantastic fan. Okay, right. What was I doing? Oh yeah, pen tool.
Hi, Alana.
Right, let's get a pen tool icon. Yeah. This isn't quite right. This is a bit more fountain pen. This is nice. This is more what I wanted. Yeah. So the shape was wrong. Because the whole thing is based on this shape. If that's not quite right, then It's going to be a losing battle. Oh, this is quite a nice one as well, actually. Kind of the reverse. The curves at the top, straight there. Or curves at the bottom, straight up top. Yes, exactly, Moosh. That was always the intention. It's a symbol of her journey and progression in design. That was always the plan. Ooh, I don't know. This one's a bit more pen tool, like an arrowhead, like I'm going to pierce your soul, which might be more suitable. This one here feels too harmless. Right, let's try a different shape then. Uh-huh. There we go. And then we'll go up here. Yeah. So they're two very different approaches. Maybe just widen the bottom? I don't know. I think it's too... Yeah, the whole thing needs to be wider. A bit taller. Up. Out. Alright, let's line you up. Oh, that's too chubby. Short and chubby, that one. This, alright, we'll try it with this. Hey, Kaya, how's it going? The one on the right gives me energy sword from Halo vibes. Ha! I'll take that. Yep, sure. We'll go with it. The big slice down there. Or it's more like that, wouldn't it? Right, okay, let's just pencil this and see if it could work. Hmm. 1, 2, 3. Knock you out. Yeah, that's a better execution because it doesn't have this crazy two spiky spires. I love your work. Do more lives. Oh, I love doing the lives. It's just balancing it with business and YouTube and everything. I am actually toying with an idea. Some of you might have seen it already on the Discord, but I have conversations every now and then with people about the cost of graphic design education and how just insanely expensive it is. And so I was just flirting with the idea of, you know, not charging 100,000 million pounds for 3 years and charging considerably less for 1 year and just going absolutely turbo with a small group of people. And although I wouldn't be able to offer an official degree per se, I could provide a diploma or an unofficial qualification as a result of completing the course. So it'd be kind of working with me directly on projects, getting feedback, working very, very closely for a year. And I'm just toying with that idea because design education is just so disgustingly expensive. And I don't know. I feel like I could do a better job, if I'm honest. And I could do it for a lot less. And yeah, like I'm not a lecturer that's been doing it for a long time. I'm very sort of, I follow the latest software. Need a portfolio, we'll get you set up in Framer. Boom. Social media, you need to promote yourself on social media. I got experience with that as well. And yeah, I was thinking about it the other day, and I was just like, I hate the idea that people are starting their design career tens of thousands of pounds or dollars in debt. To me, that's just so fucked. Excuse my French. And yeah, I was just exploring if there's a route for something better to exist. And I know some of us were talking as well in the Discord about all of this. And even if you do get a degree and you spend a huge amount of money and time, obviously doing it, if your work isn't good, or your confidence or your presentation skills or your ability to interview, have a good attitude, all these things, they don't kind of come together on the day. Your qualifications mean nothing if you can't nail an interview. I don't know if university teach that stuff, like how to smash an interview and role play interviews and all that sort of stuff. But I've been on both sides. I've been on the side where I've been the interviewee, and I've got every job that I've ever interviewed for. That's one thing I've always been, I think, relatively good at, is just being able to present myself and my work quite well. But I've sat on the other side of the table as well, and I've been interviewing, and I know it's quite fun actually. But there's just some things that you can do that like absolutely torpedo your interview. And a lot of people might not even be aware of them, So it's kind of interesting when you get both perspectives, when you're the person writing a CV and submitting it, and you're the person reading through 40, 50 CVs. So I don't know. I'm just mulling that idea over. I did a digital media design degree, but man, I learned a lot on YouTube following you guys. Yeah, this is the sentiment that a lot of people have shared as well, is that they sort of did the degree and it was fine, but then they learnt loads on YouTube for free, or they just did like a small course or something or whatever outside of it, or they finished uni and they hadn't really used the software. And when I did my college, it was like a 2-year course. I don't think I really paid for it. I think it was free at the time because I was still younger, so I think I got it as part of that sort of further education in the UK anyway. but we didn't touch the software until like way into the second year, and we spent like we did life drawing as one of the classes, and it was like, this isn't anything to do with graphic design. We're not drawing logos, and I don't want to draw fruit and naked people. Like, this is nothing to do with design. And I was just kind of like, the only reason I knew so much about the software and why I aced that course is because I was obsessed with Photoshop and Illustrator, and I was doing it at home in my spare time. But yeah, looking back, it was definitely a step up from school, because doing the graphic design at school was absolute crap, total crap. And college was better, but still, I was like, there's room for improvement here. Yeah, I think, yeah, boom testification. Yeah, I think you're right. I think there's some things that you probably do need to go to uni for. You know, if I want to become a brain surgeon, there's probably a lot that goes into that, right? I don't know, but I'm guessing. But for a lot of the creative fields, I don't. I would just question how necessary a degree is, especially if it kind of puts you on the back foot in terms of in debt, um, before you've even started your career. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I look at a lot of stuff like that. I'm like, is there a better way? 75,000 rupees, which is high. I still feel so insecure and sad every day when I see others. I so want to get so much better. Dansky, help me. Oh, no, don't say that. That just makes me sad. It just makes me want to help. Hang on, what's 75,000 rupees in... I don't have any idea how that is. Okay, £600. So about $1,000, I think. Yeah, and I've got the courses for the software as well. So the courses for the software, they're kind of covered off, you know. But it's the other stuff. It's the other side of it. It's the, you know, working on projects, the whole process start to finish, logos, graphic design, UI design, animation, you know. You're expected to wear so many different hats nowadays. Getting a portfolio set up. And it's the thing this is what I love about it. It's so easy to do if you just know, you have the knowledge, especially if you've got someone to just guide you, someone who actually gives a shit. And yeah, it's trying to balance that with being able to make a living doing it as well. And I feel like there is something there. So, oh, you're welcome, Glenn. I went to school for graphic design, and you showed me more in your videos than I learned. This is what I'm talking about. I mean, that's amazing to hear. I think I wish you'd learned more, but then I didn't as well. Like I just said, you made me a better designer by helping with my design. That's pure. Oh, amazing. Thank you, Glenn. It's amazing to know that it's been helpful. My school had that professional part, help for interviews, curriculum, social skills. That's cool. That's really good. Right. Okay. So some courses do cover off interviewing. That's good. Hmm. It was a 1 year course and I loved it. Okay, right. That's interesting. So that was a 1 year course. Raquel, do you feel like you made significant progress in that 1 year? And the reason I'm asking that is, do you think it would be possible to take a beginner, someone who's not designed before, and take them through to designing at a professional level all within inside a year, working very closely together? That's good. Okay, they have whole career centers to help students. I think design's too fluid for uni anymore. They can't keep up with the changes to teach students. Yeah, it's well, I mean, everything's just changing so fast, isn't it? Yes, the stream will go up whenever I get around to it. Probably I'll try and do it later. I might be out though, but it'll go up on the Dansky Live channel. That's where all the streams live after. Well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Moosh. I mean, at the minute, like when I named the courses, basically at the moment that I've got, they're on Kajabi. That's the platform. So when you create your online school, you have to give it a name. So I called mine Dansky Academy. You know, I was just trying to future-proof it beyond just courses. So that is the name of it. Um, but then it's just yeah, thinking beyond just doing the courses. The courses are great because you can kind of give them to someone and they can get on with it themselves if they want to. But it's just there's yeah, I would like to have an offering for someone who wants to study design start to finish and who wants to work with me closely. Yeah, I just feel like things don't need to take as long as they take, and they certainly don't need to cost that much. Yeah, yeah, I think you're right, Raquel. Yeah, 1 year's good, but intensive for sure. Yeah, yeah. And the good thing as well, you know, is if I were to do something like that, the courses for the main two apps, they exist already. So in my head, I would be thinking, okay, you know, have the courses, there you go, you've got them. Um, Work through key lessons, optional lessons, you can do at your own pace, book recommendations. So, like a whole kind of kit of things that is just going to give you a massive head start. So, then the bulk of the actual program throughout the year is spent more on working on projects, working with me, getting feedback, rather than like you're 6 months in and you're learning to use the pen tool. Do you know what I mean? The courses cover that stuff off. Yeah, and that's one of the reasons I didn't go the university route. It wasn't just like the money side of it. It was I just didn't want to be go away and be away from friends and family and all that stuff as well. So I was just in my I was like I just want to get into the industry, and you know instead of doing 3 years at uni, I did 3 years in the industry, and my God, the amount of stuff I learned within 3 years. In fact, my portfolio is in the garage. Maybe I could show you stuff. When I look at the stuff from the first 2 years of my career, it's actually like I was designing for international brands at one point, at L'Oreal. We did some stuff for Procter and Gamble, Superdrug in the UK, all within the first 2 years of my career. The portfolio was like so varied. It was really cool. Foreshadowing, yeah. If you take the videos you do and compile the basics and each month specialize in one topic. Yeah, yeah. I think, and I, I mean, I don't know. I haven't really figured out all the details, but even the option to enroll per quarter as well. So it's not like, you know, you have to pay everything up front and then if you drop out, you lose a load of money. I don't know. I'm thinking about all the downsides of it and I'm like just thinking, is there a way to kind of provide a better alternative? You know, like I would just want people to finish that year and be like, hell yeah, I can design stuff, have the confidence to interview, the confidence to design, to just go out and absolutely smash it. How did you get into the industry with no client experience? Um, I must have started technically doing client work at about 16, 16-ish, maybe 17. I forget. Because what was I doing? So a friend showed me Photoshop at school and I just fell in love with it. I was absolutely loving it. And a friend also got me a copy that I could then practice at home, Photoshop 7, I think. And there was a website called bootleggers.us, and it was like a role-playing website where you had like organized crime and you had to build a mafia, and you had to like plan. One of you had to be the getaway driver, one did the explosives, one did the robbery itself, and you had to like put together a little team, and then you would do your heist, if you like, and then it would take a few hours, and then you would get some feedback on how well you did, how much money you got. But you had to put together a team with all those different roles. So people were in the forums advertising, oh, hey, I'm really good at demolition. I'm a high level. I'm a really good getaway driver. So people wanted graphics. They wanted promotional graphics. So like banner signatures, full pages, promoting that I'm a good getaway driver and all this stuff. I've still got all those designs somewhere. I could get them out on stream sometime if you want to see them. And so there was a lot of like Photoshop heavy work there, designing for people. And then I was advertising myself as a designer in the forums, and people were paying me like 10,000 in-game currency or whatever. I can't remember the amounts, but they were paying me website pretend currency to design them, work for them. And then I was able to use the money I made to level my character up. And so I got a lot of practice doing that. And I was obsessed doing design all the way through college for 2 years. And I got the highest grade in my college course, triple distinction. And when I finished the course, I was offered a place at a local company as their graphic designer, just because the college put my name forward. I think they were called Tool Station. They approached the college. Have you got any students? We've got a maternity placement for 6 months we need covered. And yeah, they put my name forward and I got a job. And once you get your first job, it's always easier to get the next job. Oh, did you? Made a lot of ingredients for Procter and Gamble. I designed a CD cover. Nice. Midnight. Hey, Mike. Oh, wow. Nice, David. We're doing some logos. Anyway, that's my life story. Back to logo. Oh, did we connect that back? We're trying to make a pen tool out of the letter A. Have I overcomplicated this? Maybe I've overcomplicated it. Maybe there's another design. Screw the sketch. Let's freestyle. There we go. God's sake. Oh dear. So silly. Ooh, here a kitty cat. Oh, it's like a pencil. That's even better. I'll take that. There we go. Oh, you're welcome, Moosh. Yeah, I've got loads of work from the first, I think it's probably first 2 years of my career in a folder in the garage. It's probably like halfway rotten at this point, but it's probably still there. Yeah, I don't know. Just something I've been thinking, so thank you for indulging me. But if anyone does have any ideas on that, or follow up or anything, just with the whole, Tansky diploma idea, definitely do let me know, because it's something I am thinking about seriously. Oh, this could be kind of cool. I just like things being the same width. I think that's more my style. I think it looks good. Don't know. What does it look like? Just does it look like a pen or a pencil, or is it just nothing? Have I been staring at it too long? Oh, nearly got a burp out then. Oh, excuse me. Early baby Dan client work. Yeah, I think actually no, it'd be all right. I think I'd have to sit closer and hold it up to the camera, but I think that would probably work. A cabin, great. Pencil drawing compass. Oh yeah, drawing compass. That could work. That's, that could even offset it as a drawing compass. It doesn't really relate to what Andrea does. It's more illustrative. A manta ray. Oh dear. This is quite varied. Give me an idea for a TM logo. Sure. Just pay me $1 million. TM. Right, what was I doing? A crossway under the bridge. Okay. Not quite what I was going for. Okay, let's build on it. We've still got that idea, actually. So let's get rid of them. Maybe that. Arc tool. Path. Offset. Yeah, this is more my style. I don't know what I was doing before. Like, it's fine, but this is where I live. This is my jam. Hmm. And then this bit. Right, so I want to get rid. So what am I trying to do here, then? I think what I'm trying to do is something like this. And then something similar up here. Yeah, there we go. That doesn't look like an A anymore, though. I don't think. I think it would work as an S. Oh dear. They didn't even have a follow-up in the next semester to go in depth for aspiring designers. Oh, so what was that for, Alana? What was your course specifically called? Was it for graphic design? Program in English. Yeah, see, yeah. Graffiti. Yeah, it does look like a graffiti S. Any Steves in the chat that want a logo? Any graffiti artists called Steve or Sharon or Simon? Damn it. All right, let's put that one to one side for a minute. What else we got here? Oh yeah, we got this one here. This one for Nick. This is the kind of thing I'd probably create flat and then adjust after, so you can skew it very easily. So let's just make an N first. I'll chunk those up. There we go. Super thin here on that downward stroke. Just line all this up. And then serifs. What are we doing? We're going slab. Slab-a-dab-a-doo. If we snap it to the point, that'll make it easier to make the others. Yeah, so we should. Yeah, stick one down here. Nice. No, not nice. Why have I done the serifs on one side? I have no idea why I've done that. Maybe it'll look okay. Maybe I just forgot to have it on both sides. I don't really know. That looks weird. Why have I done that? It looks cool there, though. Yeah. Yeah, that's a bit better. I'm saving every 2 seconds now. There we go. We got an N. And we could use the shear tool. Nope. Let's expand first. Unite. Let's try again. We could even squish it. So you could do that. Let's try a version with some actual serifs. Let's lean the slabs down all the way. In fact, let's expand all this. Line it all up. Then we can add some serifs. There we go. Elegant. Clean. And then we're going to go and just arc tool it until it snaps. And this should all snap as well. Give it a fill. There we go. Perfect serif. I probably should mention, if you do want to learn Illustrator, there's a course pinned at the top of the chat. I do Photoshop as well. The complete bundles are 50% off until the end of August. So if you want to learn Photoshop or Illustrator with me, that includes the first class and the master class. Definitely worth considering. So we cover logo design, graphic design, poster, web, UI, icon, custom letters, if you like all this custom letter malarkey, Customizing existing fonts, just flipping everything. Let's have a look at a serif N actually. Oh, hang on, I've done this wrong. I've done it wrong. The middle bit needs to be chunkier. That's fine. That is fine. We can fix this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there we go. That's got to be way thinner. We gotta lean you down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ah, you wouldn't have a serif there. Let's have a look at another one. Baskerville. Yeah. Okay, there we go. This is why I use reference letters when doing custom lettering. Because I'm not a typographer, but if I'm going to start doing custom lettering, I got to make sure I don't screw things up and make mistakes. So I can use this as a reference to see, oh, okay, serif there, not there, da da da. Yeah, oh, I've learned that one, David. I've learned that one. That's one of the things on YouTube. I get it quite a lot with some of the videos in particular. People are very quick to tell you what you've done wrong. The funny thing is, actually, a lot of times, like sometimes people point out legit things I could do better, or they teach me something, that's the great thing about comments. But then there are a lot of times where people come across like a little bit of a smart ass, and it's like, well, actually, that don't work because X, or you don't really know what you're talking about, chicken. So it's a funny one. Yeah, this needs to come out more. I mean, I remember a little while ago, it was really made me laugh. I had some guy comment on a video about the pen tool, and he went into this big self-righteous speech about, I was using the pen tool 40 years ago at this prestigious place that I can't remember, that I just don't care about, and you were doing it wrong, and you should have done it like this, and blah 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 blah. I just replied and I was like, yeah, and nobody knows your name. You've been doing it for 40 years, like, and no one knows who you are. I just hate those smart ass comments. It's just like, shut up, shut up. It's just kind of like a, like a know-it-all. Like, oh, you're doing it, you're wrong. I'm superior. That attitude, nah, not my cup of tea. I like having a bit of fun with me comments sometimes when people want to be a smart ass. It's good fun. It's good fun. Right, that's a slightly better end. So the kind of this bit coming up here sort of leads a bit more into the serif. I mean, all I've really done here is just do an N. It's not quite what the original design. Yeah, not quite what the original design was intended to be. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I love the amount of designs that have been created on these streams that are actually ideas spawned from other people. Like even the lightsaber thing, so creative. Did a mock up of the lightsaber in the B, and that completely changed the direction of the logo. But I think it's all about, well, the old saying, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. It's so true. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I'm 2 decades into my career. Yeah, same. Yeah, yeah. I think it's very easy sometimes to kind of let that ego creep in and just like, I don't know everything. I'm always learning. What's up, smartass? Yeah. And that's the thing. I'm okay not knowing everything. The amount of things that go wrong on these streams, goodness. Tech issues galore. It's just the way it is. Yeah, I know what you mean, Raquel. I live in brainstorm mode as well. All I got to do is walk past a shop window and see something and go, oh, that's a bit rubbish. Oh, I think I could do a better job. Let's redesign it in my head. Sorry, kids. Daddy's gone into design mode. Daddy? No, Mummy? Why is Daddy in a trance? He does this. Well, it's not quite the original. But I like it. I got to draw a letter N. So we can pop that in there. There you go, Nick. A custom letter N. Maybe the fact it's custom and I spent ages just making an N. Maybe that counts for something. I don't know. Do you not like designing with music on? I always design with music on. In fact, I've got music in my ears. I've had that in this whole stream. Oh, sorry. Do you mean playing out loud? I just haven't really thought about it, to be honest. I think it's music's one of those things that some people might have their own music on. Actually, no, they probably wouldn't. But no, I've not really thought about it. We could put music on. I've got music licensing platforms and things. Do you listen to Prevail? Never heard of them. All right. Who else? Who else? What other ones? Oh yeah, we put a pin in. Where did we get to this? Is that an A? How can I make this an A? I like it. I need to finish this. I need to make it an A. at the bottom corners. I've got another idea. Oh, actually, no. We've done that idea. Oh, I was going to go back to something like this. I mean, maybe that's okay. Maybe that is okay. There we go. It's definitely a pencil. It's definitely a letter A. Maybe that is okay. Maybe it doesn't need to be anything more than that. Pencil. In fact, we did a pencil recently for Jason's design. So I should be a professional at doing pencils now. Hmm. Pencil. A. Looks more like an old school pen. What about this one? Hmm. Don't make it smile. Make it a grumpy A. That's for Andrea. Shots fired. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, Andrea does some really, really beautiful illustrative work. That's the only nice thing I'm going to say, just on principle. God, the amount of abuse I have to tolerate. I know you're there, Andrea. I know you're lurking. I can sense you. Hmm. Yeah, this one's drifted quite far from the original idea, so it's going to take a bit longer, I think. Oh, there's a good idea here. I know it. Ooh. What about... Oh my goodness. So we're nearly at 3 hours. I genuinely thought it wouldn't be as long today. What a damn fool. I don't know what that is. It's like a rocket spa. God, oh no. Let's take it back to the pen. I like the shape of this, so the shape's good. And we could do a pen, you know, a pencil, if we wanted to. Pen, pencil, pencil. Maybe a bit lighter in terms of the weight. Maybe that'll help. Okay. Now, how do we AFI this? How do we make this into an A? What about, let's get an arc. No. That's an A. That is definitely an A. If we thicken that up. Pokemon pen. God. Ah! That's a goose flying under a hole in the plane. This one. Well, that is very creative. Can't say I would have seen that myself, so good to have your insight here. Oh dear, that's funny. That's tickled me, that has. Right. We're going to put a pin in it for now. We'll come back to that, I'm sure. Not like the original, but that's fine. Okay, this is Ben from Costa, who I saw earlier. He doesn't know this is happening. Unless he's watching, which he might not be. But if you are, Ben, say hi. Ben doesn't realise he's actually getting a free logo. Whether it's any good or not, though, well, couldn't really tell you, Ben. Ben does photography. He's very good. Right, I gotta listen to something else. I cannot listen to any more K-pop demon. Irritatingly catchy music. Thrust on Me by Poppy and the Kids. Right, back to heavy metal. Thank you very much. Right, there's our little play button peeking out. We're going to chunk this up. Camera lens, play button. Oh, good. Hopefully it's helpful. So B, obviously for Ben, we're going to turn that into the camera lens as well. If possible, anyway, we'll see. Maybe make that a bit thinner. The body of the camera. Oh no, I kind of want it all to be the same weight. I don't know if that's going to work though. We'll try. I definitely do have my sort of style of logos. That is for sure. B for Ben. By the way, Ben, if you are watching and you do like this design and you want it and you want to use it, sod off. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Probably. Okay. All right. So yeah, you can add too much detail sometimes. You could add like a little glint on the lens there, like that. But it depends. It's got to be scalable, so you want to be able to scale this down super, super duper small, favicons and all that, and have it still kind of make sense. What's that, Dan? Is that meant to be the top of the camera, or what? Where are you going with that? What are you doing, fella? That's the shutter button, or it's meant to be. Or we double back. And no. Just no. That's awful. I mean, maybe even that. I don't know. What do you reckon? It's always good to try some different weights as well once you've got it in there. Oh, maybe thinner actually. I don't know. Thin or chunky? Oh, that is a nice weight. Projecting cap, just so it matches the same height. Yeah, B for Ben. Keep going till I get home. No, Carrie, I need food. Wait, you're on the M4. How long have you got to go? I need to go and I need to do dinner. I'm cooking something really nice tonight. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm happy with that. There you go. Ben. Done. Ooh, hang on. Hang on a second. What's going on here, Dan? Have you not lined your lines up? Hello, hello. What seems to be going on here then? Wait, what is going on here? What have I done? Where's the... Oh, it's projecting cap, isn't it? Okay, hang on. I screwed something up. There we go. Alright, fixed. That's alright. I just got to manually line it up here. There we go. Bernie boy. Oh. What is the fit? Raquel, I'm not sure about your R. The more I look at it, the more I'm going off it, and I don't know why. I'm not sure if it's because this is such an elliptical shape and these are like perfect swells. I don't know. Something's distressing me. That is a nice N. That's a good N. Moosh's one's pretty sick. That is pretty cool. But then Ben's is quite nice as well. Well, let's pop your name in there. Oh, Ben. No, Ban. I can't type. What are you cooking tonight? Cooking. What am I cooking? Dan's secret sexy mashed potato. Exactly. Okay, right. So we're gonna get chicken breast. Hang on. I feel like to really explain this. Yeah. Okay. So dinner tonight is going to be mashed potato. We've got lots of lovely mash. I didn't put Moosh's name in. Well done, Nick. Sorry. We've got mashed potato. And we're going to be adding some butter, some cheese, salt and pepper, a bit of mustard as well. Gotta add the mustard in for that super sexy mash. I'm already sweating. Salivating as well. And yeah, it's going to be some cheese in there, so cheesy mash. Then we're going to do some carrots, boil them, roast them in honey. Very nice. Then we're going to take the chicken breast, got a chicken boob each. Mashki. That's going to be in the Discord later. Me as mashed potato. So, anyway, as I was saying before I interrupted myself, we're going to have chicken breast sliced in half, but not completely. Just a little slit. We're going to fill it with cream cheese. We're going to wrap it in bacon. Bit of garlic on top. Very nice. Rosemary, salt, pepper. Put it in the oven. 30 minutes. Cheese on top. Drizzle of barbecue sauce. Take the mash. Build a mash nest. Plonk the chicken on. Surround it with a moat of carrots. That is dinner. Anyway, what was I doing? Moosh. Sorry, Moosh. We've got your name. Moosh. Right. Cheese segment has been replaced with Dan's dinner segment. What's for dinner tonight? Right, there is one more. It's actually Paul's. I think there's one more anyway. Oh yeah, Kerry, you'll appreciate this. This was Andrea's original logo. It was Airbnb, and there was like a fire, and it does admittedly look like flaming nuts. But I decided against that, and we went for the pen idea instead. I think that's all of them actually, apart from Paul's. Oh, we did have Reese's Superman, but maybe another day. Although I feel like this idea, I feel like it's a good idea, but it's too like, I don't know, it feels like too clean. I feel like it needs some perspective distortion. There we go. Where is it? Free distort. Kind of needs a little bit of like, what? No, maybe not. Right, Paul's logo. This is going to be good. Obviously, Paul dominates the Memeski channel. Sorry, Nick. I think I've made myself hungry. Team Rocket. Oh, yeah. Did they have a logo? From Pokemon. Hang on. Oh, Jesse and James. Oh, can't beat Gem 1 Pokemon. Pokemon Red or Blue. Oh, or yellow. Yeah, I like yellow. Right. I mean, this shouldn't be too hard. I don't know if the idea is probably the strongest, but it's funny, so we'll see. It's intended to be a P, but we'll see what happens. There we go. Oh, and then we just need a little flick. I've got one, two, and actually no, copy, paste, rotate. Or we could do a pointy one. I've got to make it look like a P, so and then we can add some cuts. Oh, actually, maybe just there, like a little boop out. Can we get the eyes in there? I don't know. A laughing P makes sense. It does, yeah, it does. There was only going to be one thing for Paul. 100% had to be a laughing P. Can we get the eyes in though? I don't know. Let's Let's line it up. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to work or not for the eyes. That's one eye. The laughing cyclops. Just look a little bit strange. It's not your typical eyes. A laughing cyclops. Yeah, I don't know. Let's try some normal kind of funny emoji eyes. These will work, but it's whether they actually fit kind of in this space. Or maybe we drop the weight. That'd probably work. It's definitely the most fun one, isn't it? That could work. And it should be more fun, so I think maybe making it more curved. Yeah, it's a bit more fun to it.
Dan. Dan.
Hello.
6 o'clock.
I know.
Where's my chicken?
Where's my chicken, boy? Oh, I don't know. Eyes or no eyes? I don't know actually. That's a hard one. I know what would make the eyes a bit better. Is they're just a little bit too. Yeah, you need to cut them short a little bit. There we go. Paul says, I think eyes. Well, this is your logo, Paul, so eyes it is. We could do something totally just bonkers. Could have even more eyes. God's sake, what are you doing, Dan? What are you doing, son? Oh dear. Oh no, actually this doesn't make sense. It's more the laugh. You need the laughing eyes, don't you? Kind of looking inwards rather than what the hell? Oh, you idiot. Such an idiot. You need the laughing eyes, don't you? Like the going inwards. Oh dear. See? AI is never going to replicate this level of stupidity. AI is too sensible and smart and things. Maybe this could kind of tie in nicely with keeping the circular thing. So do that, add a cut there. I don't know. Is that going to work? Hmm. There's definitely something there. Don't pop a pin on my chair. Oh no, Philip says laughing tadpole. Looks a bit Muppety. This is very Muppety, yeah.
Oh no, there's something in Discord.
Oh god, is it me with mashed potato? Let's have a look.
Oh.
Let me see. Let me see.
Oh.
Hey! Oh my god, what the moosh? Oh my goodness, this is not far off it. Oh my god, do you reckon I should get a tash like that? That would be amazing. That's like a proper like villain tash.
Look at your face. I don't think it's like that.
That's my what do you mean why is it like that? I was born that way. Go and ask your gran, nan, or whatever, one of them. I don't know. That's what we're having for dinner. You can go now. Bye.
What?
Yep.
Nah.
Not you. Me and Mummy are having that for dinner. You're having cat food. It does look kind of good. Moosh.
Dinner.
Oh no.
Should you
Mashed.
dinner now, Daddy?
Like, damn it.
Oh, bugger off. I'm doing a logo. Right. We could stick some colour in there. There we go. Oh, there we go. That's what we've ended up with anyway. At the end of this stream, what is your favourite? If you even have a favourite, you might think they're all terrible. But just write in the chat what one is your favourite out of all 8 of them. It's gone alright, yeah. I feel like I want the Reese's one is a clever idea of the 2 symbols and the letter R, but it needs more time in the oven. Just to get the balance. The R feels too top heavy at the minute. Andrea's one needs more time cooking. This one's cool. That's cool. I think the Ben's camera's alright. I don't know, Ben, if you watch this, tell me tomorrow or whenever I see you what you think of it.
I like Reese's. Dad! I said I like Reese's. I like Reese's, I like Ben's, I like Moosh's.
You like Reese's?
Yeah.
I feel like it just needs more time. Kerry's is simple and clever. Do you see what Kerry's one is? The K. But it's him in the forklift in the thing pushing the. Yeah, it is. The arrow is the Kerry in the forklift about to drive into something,
No.
laughing maniacally.
You should do better. Right, maybe something, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can do better. I can do better. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's the sound of your mashed potato portion being cut in half. She's giving me the look.
Oh no, Paul's done more. I moved.
Huh?
Paul's done another one and me.
Oh, good lord. Just oh god, it killed me. They're getting weirder. They're getting weirderfuler and wonderfuler. That's not a word, is it? You should have a Battlefield. Did you play the Battlefield 6 beta, Kerry? I think they're doing a second one on the 14th to the 17th. So what? When's the 14th? Is that Friday or Thursday? I need to look. Thursday, yeah. They're doing another Thursday to Sunday, so I'm definitely jumping in that. That was good fun. It was damn good fun. Right. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Over 3,000 people have watched this today. Loady. Loady. Oh, you like the pencil A? Huh. I mean, maybe that one is alright. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely an A and it's definitely a fountain penny thing. I don't know, Andrea. I feel like you're not lurking, but if you are lurking, what do you reckon to your pen tool A thing, whatever it is? Go cook, man. Go cook your chicken boy. I think I like the A that looked like a pencil. Oh yeah, we had that, didn't we? Where is it? I gotta go find it now. Yeah, yeah, I feel like there's some potential, to be honest. I feel like there is like an idea. Don't know why I'm smoking the stylus. There is an idea there that it's not fully realized. Not quite the same as the hole in the aeroplane seeing the goose flying though. It's quite the observation. Yeah, this turned out. I mean, if we this is quite fun. Grab the original. The original sketch. If you will paste it in, we can do a nice before and after comparison with a terrible French accent. So you can kind of see the idea, and some of them, yeah, some of them sort of did come out all right. I think Paul's one is, I mean, whether that's the best idea in the world or not, I don't know, but it came out it translated pretty well from sketch to thingy. Moosh's one's absolutely spot on, except the loop is the other way around, but that's fine. Raquel's one came out pretty well. I kind of want to play around with it more. I feel like I get your obsession with the swirls now. I think I want to go there too and play with the swirls. I feel like Reese's one, actually. This one here is pretty good. Maybe I should just lean into the exclamation mark and the R. That might be a better idea than trying to get the question mark in there and then you're capping the bottom with a line as well. I don't know. Yeah, there's definitely a tasty idea there. Kerry's one's clean and simple. I think Nick's got a lovely N. What do you think of your N, Nick? Do you like your N? Or does it look awful? Honestly, it does. You can be honest. It's fine. I won't cry that much if you don't like it. I love Paul's. Yeah. I feel like Paul's one with a splash of emoji yellow and a red tongue. In fact, let's do that now. That's pretty fun. So let's just grab some yellow. Oh, you're getting hungry, aren't you? She's getting hungry. She's gonna eat me in a moment. Nice. So good. So good. I love it. Bloody love that. It's great. Oh, yeah, this is good fun. The hybrid A. Paul's wins. She needs to hear your Irish accent. Who does? Who needs to hear my Irish accent? I don't know who you're talking about. I like all of them. And here I got a custom in. You do? You do? You do? That's not Irish, is it? You do? Hey, you got a custom in. You're fucking welcome. Bite. Raquel's just like, go and cook your fucking dinner, Dan. Oh, dear me. Someone better start cooking or Dansky is going to be in trouble. All right, I'm going. God, jeez. I could take a hint. Actually, no, I really can't. So if you want to learn Illustrator with me, there is a course link at the top of the chat. If you want to join the Discord, there is a link in the stream description. Courses, the bundles, 50% off till the end of August, which is honestly insane considering how much is packed into those beauties. So if you want to learn Photoshop or Illustrator from a complete beginner to just basically creating logos like this, all this advanced shit that you see me doing, then there are full courses with support from me as you progress through them. I know Kerry's enjoying his fire lessons at the moment, which is amazing to see progress. But yeah, I have to go now because otherwise Poppy is going to bite me. So yeah, I guess this is goodbye.